Hello everyone, this is Teacher K and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to learn the art of Zoom meetings. Just kidding, we are going to talk about Zoom or video conference etiquette. Whether you like it or not, Zoom meetings will stick for long, and who knows, it might be part of our new normal. Therefore, we should learn how to adapt and do well in Zoom meetings. So, if you're in for that, just keep on watching. Number 1, join early. If you are a participant, make sure to join at least 5 minutes before the time. But if you are the host, make sure to log in 15 to 30 minutes before the scheduled time. Why? Because you have to check the connection, you have to prepare. If you're doing share screen, you have to prepare your materials ahead of time. You also need to manage the Zoom settings early before your guests or participants arrive. And of course, as the host, welcome guests. Make sure that you are there and engaged enough to welcome everyone. I tell you, you don't want people to come in your meeting room without anyone greeting them. Big no-no. Big no-no. Number 2, make sure to introduce everyone at the beginning. Just like a real meeting or social interaction, you won't start a conversation with a group of people without introducing 2 people or more who haven't met yet. The same practice applies to virtual meetings. So be sure to introduce everyone in the meeting room to create a welcoming environment and stimulate engagement. It is also a good practice, whether you're a host or not, to welcome or acknowledge people as they enter the Zoom room. Number 3, have your video on. We know for a fact that you are doing video conferencing, right? So might as well make use of that feature. Turn the video on. Not unless if you're experiencing connection issues. This is particularly important if you're the host of the meeting or the speaker, and slightly less if you're an attendee. Number 4, find a quiet space without interruptions or background noise. I am telling you, you don't want this as a background. Nor this background. Well, there are apps that are available or extensions in Chrome that you can install, such as Crisp. I heard that these apps or extensions can actually cancel background noise. I installed Crisp on my laptop, but to be honest, I haven't tried it yet. So if you have tried any application or extensions, how is it? How did it go? Is it performing well? Comment down below. Number 5, dress up appropriately. You know, times are tough when you are working from home, right? So sometimes we'd rather have our sweatpants on or even our pajamas. We don't want to dress up, take a bath, or even brush our teeth. But if you are in a position where you can actually put on something nice, where you can put on something more professional looking, it's probably a good idea. I love what I read when they said, dress up for the job you have, not the job you wanted. Or in other words, don't wear your pajamas. At least wear a presentable top. I'm actually wearing my pajamas right now. So, yeah. Also, if you have a Zoom makeup go-to look, then wear that. Number 6, have a presentable background. Keep in mind that people are not just seeing you. They're also seeing whatever the camera is pointing at behind you. Maybe arrange your camera at a certain angle, or maybe arrange your camera so that it won't be facing towards a pile of unfolded clothes. And I know for sure that you don't want people to see your spouse walking around behind you shirtless or with their sleeping clothes on, right? Funny, but there are endless of possibilities when it comes to this, and as early as now, you might want to avoid it. Number 7, have a good lighting on your face so you can be seen clearly. Video quality is dramatically improved with good lighting. And don't you want everyone to see your beautiful face? Now that you've gone to all of the trouble putting up the right clothes, to put on actual clothes and stuff. Please avoid backlights from bright windows. Natural light is the best, but you have to avoid backlight from bright windows. If you don't have natural light, you can use a lamp or ring light. See how the video looks like with a proper lighting? And without proper lighting. Number 8, try to look into the camera. If you're presenting or speaking to a group, looking into the camera will give you an appearance of eye-to-eye contact with whoever you are talking to. Reality is we have the tendency to look at ourselves when we are having Zoom meetings or video conference. So if you're looking on the screen while you're talking, it will seem like your attention is elsewhere. Another thing is you have to adjust your camera to be at the eye level as much as possible. If you are using your laptop, make sure to take note of the laptop screen angle. Or if you are using an iPad like this, I tell you, you don't want to look like this. You don't want to look like this. Because you want to look like that. Eye level. This is very important for me, especially that I have double chin. So you don't want that. You want to look like that. Number 9, be aware of your audio and video settings. Mute your microphone when you're not talking. Try to avoid talking over or at the same time as other participants. Check whether your microphone is unmuted and that your camera is on to ensure that all your attendees can hear you and see you as you speak. Also, this is a very common scenario. If you notice someone in the meeting is speaking but their microphone is muted, you can alert them by sending them a message or telling them upfront, or if you are the host, you can request them to unmute. Number 10, eliminate distractions and focus on the agenda. Be aware that you're on camera and try to avoid doing other tasks such as checking your emails, looking at your phone, etc. Notifications from messaging applications, ringtones, and applications running on your desktop can be distracting, which can make your attendees feel disrespected and undervalued. So, put your phone down and focus. Number 11, if you're the host, stick around. This is the general rule for meeting hosts. Wait until everyone else has left the meeting before you hang up so that attendees can leave at their own pace and get any final words before disconnecting. Okay, I hope you find those things extra helpful. Or maybe you have extra tips that you can share. So don't forget to put it on the comment section down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you again next week. Once again, this is Teacher K. Have a great day. Bye!